Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Saturday, May 20th, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. Miami Marlins vs San Francisco Giants. Miami won their fourth straight game as they swept the Nationals at home by prevailing Thursday afternoon in the series finale. The Marlins entered Friday second in the NL East with a 23-21 mark, leaving them 4.5 games behind the Braves for the top spot in the division. On Thursday, Miami got 2 hits each from Nick Fortes, run, RBI, and Xavier Edwards, run, RBI, while Brian De La Cruz hammered his fourth homer of the season in the win. Yuri Perez, 1-0, picked up his first major league win as he threw 5 innings, allowing 1 run on 3 hits with 1 walk and 6 strikeouts. Dylan Floro threw a scoreless ninth, allowing no hits with 1 walk and no strikeouts for his 4th save. San Francisco swept the Phillies at home to bounce back after dropping 3 of 4 to the Diamondbacks. The Giants entered Friday third in the NL West with a 20-23 record, leaving them 7 games behind the Dodgers for the top spot in the division. Against Philadelphia, San Francisco got 2 hits each from Thairo Estrada, run, RBI, Wilmer Flores, run, 2 RBI, and Blake Sabol, RBI in the win. Ross Stripling didn't factor in the decision as he threw 3.1 innings, allowing 3 runs on 4 hits with 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. John Brebbia, 2-0, earned the win with a scoreless 8, allowing 1 hit with no walks and 1 strikeout. Camilo Doval worked the 9th, allowing no runs on 1 hit with 1 walk and 1 strikeout for his 11th save of the season. Both teams entered Friday's series opener coming off sweeps of their previous opponent and look to build off that momentum. Miami is still a weak offensive team, and losing Jazz Chisholm Jr. from the mix doesn't help matters. The Giants have managed to put together some solid offensive numbers, and they have their workhorse on the mound in this contest. Webb entered Friday leading the league in innings pitched and has gone at least 6 innings in 8 of his 9 starts. Garrett has been all over the map and has had issues putting up zeros on the board recently. That proves to be the Marlins' undoing as the Giants get the job done to earn the victory here. San Francisco has pushed or gone under the point total in 4 of their last 6 games at home, and their opponent has scored 3 runs or less in 8 of their last 10 games. Most signs point to a lower scoring affair between these two teams on Saturday. Take under 7 runs. Colorado Rockies vs Texas Rangers. The Rockies played well over the past week, and they've won 3 of their last 4 games. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Rangers, which will give them their 4th win in their last 5 games. Colorado is averaging 4.50 runs per game. Their .256 batting average is 12th in the league. Their .17 on-base percentage is 19th, while their .399 slugging percentage is 17th. Elias Diaz leads the Rockies with a .331 batting average and 21 RBI, while CJ Cron leads the team with 6 home runs. Colorado's pitching hasn't been good, with the team giving up 5.07 runs per game. Opponents have a .261 batting average against the Rockies, which is 23rd in the league. Their 4.70 ERA is 24th, while their 1.43 WHIP is 25th. In his last start, Freeland gave up 4 hits and no runs in 6 innings, leading to a 4-0 win over the Phillies. They will need a similar effort from him if they want to get the win. The Rockies have won 3 of their last 4 games and 4 of their last 5 road games. They have been on a roll offensively, scoring 21 runs in their last 3 games. Even though Gray has done a good job on the mound for the Rangers, expect the Rockies to play well offensively in this game because they've had a lot of success against right-handers this season, and Gray hasn't been comfortable on the mound at home, giving up 9 runs in 3 home starts. With Texas having the 6th worst bullpen in the league, they will have a hard time slowing down Colorado's hot bats in this game. The Rangers split their last 6 games, but they've lost 2 of their last 3 home games. Their offensive production dropped off during that stretch, with the team scoring only 12 runs in their last 3 games. Their offensive struggles will continue in this game because Freeland has done a good job for the Rockies on the road, giving up 6 runs in his last 3 road starts. He gave up 2 runs in his lone road start against the Rangers, and with Colorado's bullpen playing well at the moment, they won't have a hard time keeping Texas's offense in check. Go with Colorado to cover the money line. The Rangers played well over the past week, and they've won 3 of their last 5 games. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Rockies, which will give them their 4th win in their last 6 games. Texas is averaging 6.19 runs per game. Their .266 batting average is 4th in the league. Their .337 on-base percentage is 5th, while their .444 slugging percentage is 6th. Jonah Heim leads the Rangers with a .308 batting average, while Adolis Garcia leads the team with 13 home runs and 46 RBI. Texas's pitching has been good, with the team giving up 4.16 runs per game. Opponents have a .232 batting average against the Rangers, which is 3rd in the league. Their 3.87 ERA is 9th, while their 1.18 WHIP is 3rd. In his last start, Gray gave up 3 hits and no runs in 8 innings, leading to a 5-0 win over Oakland. They will need another solid effort from him if they want to win this game. Go with under 8 runs scored. Oakland Athletics vs Houston Astros. The soon-to-be Las Vegas-based ball club known as the Oakland Athletics are bad. Regardless of Friday night's outcomes, they will have MLB's worst record and run differential. A historically ineffective pitching staff is the primary culprit of Oakland's issues, which has them on pace to be the worst team in MLB's 162-game era. Their team ERA entering this series was 7.13, higher than the worst single-season team ERA in MLB history. JP Sears is easily their best starting pitcher that's healthy, and he's in line to start this game. The southpaw has a 5.27 ERA this season and a 5.50 FIP to match. Through 8 starts, Sears has surrendered 11 home runs already. This isn't a bullpen that anyone, except opposing hitters, wants to see pitch extensive innings, so Oakland's chances hinge on Sears keeping the ball in the park for as long as he can. Oakland's offense isn't historically awful, but they're far from great. There's plenty to love, such as their 12th place rankings in homers entering the weekend, despite batting in a pitcher's park. DH Brent Rooker came into this series as one of the 4 MLB players with an OPS over 1.000. The A's are also 11th in walk rate and 4th in stolen bases. Unfortunately, they're also 27th in runs per game, thanks to a 26th ranked strikeout rate. Runs are what matter, and they aren't scoring as many as the rest of the field. Unless you believe that the Athletics will either keep this game within 1 run or pull off the upset, 2 things that rarely happen this year, this is the only play of value when picking a side. Oakland is literally playing like the worst team ever through nearly 50 games, and their pitchers have an ERA above 8.50 on the road this season. Houston's offense entered this series hot, putting up 20 runs in their 3 games against the Cubs. That should continue in this game for the Astros. Our team pick is Houston Astros minus 1.5 runs. He's been there through the good, bad, and ugly, and on Friday, Jose Altuve made his season debut following a broken thumb in the World Baseball Classic. Houston's offense had been trending up lately without him, climbing to 15th in runs per game. His presence alone should keep the offense in their groove and hopefully provide more pop. The Astros are 25th in home runs and 27th in slugging percentage, 2 areas that they were top 5 in last season. Their strikeout rate is top 10, but their walk rate is bottom 10. This is a lineup with star hitters that's underwhelmed collectively thus far. Maybe Altuve will take them to another level. Our total pick is over 8.5 runs. New York Yankees vs Cincinnati Reds. The Yankees have won 9 of their last 12 games and 4 of their last 5 following Friday's win over the Reds. Aaron Judge started the scoring by hammering his 13th home run of the season in the first inning. 7 of Judge's home runs have come in the last 10 games. New York is now 3rd in the AL East, 6.5 games behind Tampa Bay and 3 games behind Baltimore. The Yankees have not yet announced a starter, but with the way the Yankees are swinging the bats right now, it probably doesn't matter. New York has scored at least 6 runs in 10 of their last 13 games, and given Luke Weaver's struggles, their offense matches up well in this spot. New York has enough quality arms on the roster to get through this game with another convincing win. Our team pick is New York Yankees minus 1.5 runs. The Reds are 6 games under .500, but only 5 games out of first in the NL Central. Cincinnati is 4th in the division, looking up at the Pirates, Brewers, and Cubs. At home, the Reds are 12-10 overall and 10th, averaging 4.9 runs per game. The Reds have dropped 4 of their last 5 games and struggled offensively Friday, following a day off a tough series at Coors Field. After trailing 3-0, the Reds scored 2 runs in the 6th inning from a double off the bat of Jake Fraley. Unfortunately, the Reds were not able to add anything else and allowed 3 runs in the 9th as the Yankees pulled away. Our total pick is under.